Here's the final look. It's pretty full, to be fair. There's a lot of writing space on this one because there's so many tags and journal cards. It's a really quick little project. Hey guys, it's Jamie here, and today we're going to make this journal topper, or you can do it as a standalone. So when we say journal topper, we mean something that when you've made your journal, you can put this on the front cover to give you a second layer of interest to a normal journal. This topper does come with very detailed written instructions, but we thought you might like a video as well, so you have a choice of either following the instructions or following the video. Plus, I'm going to do just one little adaptation to make it different to the instructions, so you have two different ways to put this together. I have printed it up and cut it out according to the instructions, so my pages are printed on 160 GSM, and my ephemera, because my printer doesn't handle really thick cardstock, is printed on 200 GSM. The higher you can go on that, the better. So if your printer will take 300, do it. And it has been backed with some of the papers that come with that to back it up. Before we start to put this together, I am going to take the vintage photo and edge everything both sides, making sure to get a decent coverage. The prep, printing out, cutting, edging, is going to take more time than putting the folio together. Everything is inked up, and I've gone quite hard on these flips because what I'm going to do with these, instead of sealing down panel A to B completely as it says in the instructions, we're going to make those a pocket, and we're going to do it by sealing along the bottom and the side and leaving the top so you can put something in. Now it's up to you whether you decide to take a piece out of that to indicate that it's a pocket. I'm not going to, but that's another way you could adapt how it looks. So you can see that I've cut this slightly short, but I've stained it really heavily. And of course, if you've got washi tape or strips of paper, you can do your own decoration as well. So I might do that. Put a bit down the edge, trim all of that up, seal it down a bit. That would tuck behind here to create a flip, but also it's a pocket. Could do the same on this one. It's going to tuck behind there like that. We're going to glue these along these flips. We want to make sure that there is space for them to flip. Leave a little gap on that turn. Push that down. And we can do the same on this one, so that I've got different levels on those that open out. You have that, which you could make into a pocket on this bit, and we could go halfway. Grab my circle punch, I think that's about halfway. Edge that. Now, is that going to go over that edge, or is that going to be okay? It'll be okay, so we don't need to trim anything off those sides. Little push towards the center so we create space. We've got pockets for flips. That seems quite big. I've got another one that's even longer. I can do one on the inside and trim it up. We've got a bit of a space there. Make sure everything will still turn, and then cut off the excess. Give that a bit more staining because we've cut new edges. Just basically doing our own design here, but that's fine. My design idea is going to be to put that one a little bit on that pocket or a little bit under it. Oh, I think a little bit under it works better, doesn't it? That on there, and creating a small tuck spot on that one. Building so many pockets, but it's fun. I like a multi-pocket. Do have this triangle, but it is too big. I can take it off this side. Okay, we've got a pocket here pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket actually in those flip bits, which do that. Another pocket down. Oh, that looks nice. Got nothing on the front. A little tuck spot like that. I'm going to do a bit of glue around the bottom of this so I can create a bit of a tuck spot, and then that can sit in there. When we get to the back, if we were doing this as a flat mail rather than to go on top of a journal, need to back that, and there is a backing sheet that you can add. But before we do that, we could add a tie, like some ribbon. You could tie at the front of here to hold it all together as a flat mail. Masking tape, but you could use washi. Put the backing on, make sure it lines up and doesn't stick over anything. And if it does, make sure it's stained up so you wouldn't see that it's sticking over anything. And then also maybe, I mean, it's quite stained at the back, but where you've added that masking tape, I want to stain over that. This ribbon will become quite secure because when we put this down, you've got two things holding it. You've got the masking tape, then you've got the paper on top. Line this up as best you can. Smooth it all down. If you wanted to, you could put a pocket on the back of here. Just seeing what we've got. Just a decoration, not a pocket. Could do that. Here's the final look. I've added some grommets and some strings to some of these tags. The big ones that I just printed up some extras for and then cut to size so they would fit in the pockets that are there. And they've got the tab tops that come with the kit. It's pretty full, to be fair. There's a lot of writing space on this one because there's so many tags and journal cards, and it's a really quick little project. I've done it a slightly different way to your written instructions, but that was partly to show you alternatives that you can play with these things, and that would be a flat mail, and I'm very happy with it. I will catch you next time. Bye.